Hey everybody, welcome to Turbo Nerds, a Dungeons and Dragons stream. My name is Greg and I'll be your dungeon master. Thank you to our followers and subscribers. Today's episode is for you. This is a special one-shot adventure as a thank you for helping us make Twitch affiliate last week. Special shout out to Leet Sid for his stream donations last week. You're our top donation giver. Last week, our adventurers journeyed over Dark Lake, a massive subterranean waterway in the Underdark. After days of travel, the party encountered a Kuatoa priestess, Plupluplane, who warned the party of a great evil taking over their settlement of Sloopy Bloop. Disguised as prisoners, the parties infiltrated a ceremony worshipping the dark god Limugugan, who is none other than the Demogorgon himself. As the ceremony was about to begin, a massive fight broke out between the worshippers of the Sea Mother and the Deep Father. At the crescendo of the fight, a fatal blow was struck to the priestess of Demogorgon, spilling her blood on the dark altar. With a rumbling that shook the entire cavern, a massive, oily black creature with two heads and burning eyes rose from the depths of the dark lake. With a roar, Demogorgon started destroying the entire settlement. During the escape, the situation looked grim for Sister Evangeline, who narrowly dodged a killing blow from Demogorgon. The hit was taken in full force by Shushar, the group's guide. The party stole away on a Durgar steamboat with a new ally, Hemeth, the Underdark arms dealer. The party finds themselves today on today's Dark Lake episode of Turbo Nerds. Alright, so we have you guys on Dark Lake currently. Yep. Last session, you guys narrowly escaped the Demogorgon. You stole aboard another Durgar steamboat with your new ally, Hemeth, and you guys are heading towards Gracklstugh. There is way too many of you to name. Thank you for the 20-something followers who just followed all of a sudden. We appreciate it. You were just blowing up our screen. So, yeah, you guys are back on the Underdark heading towards Gracklstugh. Your guys' guide tells you it's going to be about 28 days until you get there.
I ask him if there's anywhere that we can like stop and forage for provisions.
He tells you that scattered around the lake are many Durgar outposts that they use as waypoints, and there's one only a few hours away from where you guys currently are. It hasn't been used in a couple hundred years, but there's probably still stuff you can use there.
Let's hit it up.
Other than that, you guys don't really have any food or water currently.
Well, to remedy that situation, Ayadara will keep fishing in the same way that she was before.
Okay. It seems like the fish are kind of scared away after everything that happened at Dark Lake. It seems like the water is very still, and the piranhas that were following you earlier are not there anymore.
Do we have any open containers?
You guys have a few bottles that you guys took from the Drow outpost of Velkenvelv.
Okay. And does it have water in it currently?
It has purified water. Last session, Sister Evangeline had purified some water for you guys.
Okay.
By the way, followers out there, our Tabaxi Wizard Smoke, he could not be with us today, and our cleric Sister Evangeline is currently taking a very important phone call, so he will be back shortly. But all right. So yeah, you have several bottles of purified water. What would you like to do with it?
Nothing. I was just gonna say if we had any water, if we didn't have any water, I would just make some clean water for us.
Okay. Does anyone want to try to forage for food?
Sure.
Yeah.
Whoever would like to, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Ooh, a 16.
Ooh, a 20.
19.
All right. Those of you that rolled 16 or higher are able to pull in a lot of fresh fish, and each of you, Wyatt, you're able to get 1 pound of fish that will last you today. Enyo and Ayadar are able to get 2 pounds. You have 2 days worth of ration.
Hey Lars, do you want to make this into turkey or jerky?
I mean, yes to both.
I
I'll give
cast.
you a pound of mine.
All right.
Someone
Gotta
cast.
replenish the stocks of Lars's mysterious meat emporium.
Yeah, you gotta find that alchemy spell to turn fish into turkey, and let everyone know. It can be It's gonna be really big.
I'll take a feat later.
Yeah.
Transmute turkey.
All right. So as you guys are going on, the waters are still very still. Up ahead, you see the glowing embers of what looks like a fire and a small island. The small island has large walls built around it, and there's some fluorescent fungi growing on it. You believe it's about 200 meters out.
Can we see anybody around it?
You don't see anybody around it, but your guy's guide, Hemeth, tells you, he confirms that is the outpost he's talking about.
Let's go check it out.
Right. As you guys get closer and closer, the water is still very still until all of a sudden something hits the side of your boat on port side. Everybody go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. Then I'll roll. Since he's on a call, I will go ahead and roll for Sister Evangeline. If I can find her token. I just roll a d20. Okay, they are good. Alright. Your guys' boat rocks horribly. As if something underneath hit it. And all of you are fine, but you see smoke goes overboard.
Great.
He falls into the water. He looks like a sad, wet cat. He reaches a hand up into the boat, and then it's just like a scene from Jaws or Deep Blue Sea. Something takes him under the waves, and you see what looks like a black fin head towards that island. Smoke is out of your sight.
We're going after him, right?
Obviously, we're going to rescue someone.
I mean, if we have to.
Yes, we got him out of the way. We don't need a one-armed cat. Alright, so you guys start sailing that way. Eventually you make it towards what looks like an abandoned outpost. The walls here are very tall. All the wood is completely rotten and overgrown with fungi. As you dock the boat and walk up, it looks completely deserted, but you do hear the crackling of a fire inside, and you do hear the sound. It sounds like little reptilian voices on the inside.
Can we tell what language it is?
Well, let's see. Go ahead and... what would that be? Let's say insight.
18.
Kobold.
So they have their own language, or they speak Goblin?
Kobolds speak Draconic, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can Stool tell me what they're saying?
He can. He shoots his rapport spores all around, and what you know is that they are talking about how clever they are, and they're talking about traps. You hear them mention the word merc, and they hear that Merc is out hunting right now. You hear them talking about a female human named Asha. But go to that tile. Should be transporting you guys there shortly. Alright, you guys, as you walk up, see this. You walk up to the gates. Are you guys trying to be sneaky about it?
I mean,
No.
I can't see
Yeah,
anything.
I can't see anything.
You can't see anything.
Except for a lovely black square.
Why is that so?
And she put orbs of darkness over our heads,
Yeah.
Good idea.
as is a drow custom.
Dancing lights, but in reverse.
I don't know why drow don't have that as a racial ability when it's like one of the biggest parts of the books.
Tra-la-la. Why can't you guys see? Well, it's showing up on the stream, on the players thing that you guys can see.
I'll refresh.
Refreshing will kick you out of the roll 20 though.
Can you guys see
Yeah.
now?
No, it
Yep,
doesn't.
there it is.
Just refreshes the page.
Okay.
Oh, there's a wall there.
There is indeed a wall there.
Yeah, I think we should try to be some sneaky people.
Yes, I agree. Definitely want to sneak up on this kobold's stronghold.
Alright. So, you guys are sneaking around the outside. As you walk up towards the wall, it gets louder and louder. You hear what sounds like a bunch of draconic voices in there. New cheer. Spaceman 3K, thank you for the 100 bits. You can see that directly in front of you is a large wall. To the right, there is a tower. And further along the side, there's a collapsed, along the right side, there's a collapsed portion of the wall. And we're gonna...
I think we should head over to the collapsed portion of the wall.
Alright.
That'd be the easiest way to get in.
Alright. Go ahead and move your tokens to the right side. Go ahead.
I also have some rope if we want to do a flank by scaling a wall.
Alright, you guys can go ahead and move to the move wherever you're gonna move.
Which way is the broken? Oh, down here.
Yeah, to the right. I'm not seeing your guys' tokens move if you're moving them.
I got a weird error from Roll20. Like, did anybody else get like a weird connection error thing that popped up for a second?
I
Yeah.
did, yeah.
And suddenly it looks like only myself, Smoke, and Sister Evangeline are in the server at all.
Oh yeah, that's I got that on mine. Alright, let's reconnect really quick. Sorry, viewers, we're having some Roll20 issues.
The Roll20 jank.
Yeah.
It's inescapable. Just gonna close the window and like log back in.
While this is up, guys, we added some cool stuff. We fixed some of the tipping systems. We made it to where you can send the party a one-use magical item, or you can send them an item that is attunable, like weapons or armor. We added a link tree that goes to our Discord, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We now have a Discord for everybody that wants to come in and interact with the group. And yeah, this is our third stream. We've gotten $350 in donations. We are 70% to our goal of 500. That's amazing. And Roll20 hates us right now.
I blame Enya's insidious drow magic.
Yeah.
Yep, that's me. Just here to fuck shit up.
Alright, well, I am back up on one of my screens.
Let's see, I'm back in there. Yeah, see movement.
Okay. Alright, so I can see you on the GM screen, but the players at home can't see you guys. Go, Roll20, let's go! Dun dun dun. Oh, hurry up, please.
Jeff thought this was gonna be a one shot, but it was actually just a Roll20 loading screen the entire time.
Yeah, surprise.
Got him.
We tricked you. It's not even April 1st.
Really doesn't like us today.
Alright, it's back up. Cool. Alright, as you guys go along the wall, ahead of you, you see a broken piece of wall, and you see a singular kobold standing there with a spear. It looks like he is asleep, leaning up against the wall with a spear tucked in close to his chest.
Hey, Ayadara, you should whisper sweet nothings in his ear.
For once, I agree with you, Anya.
He's right here.
Ayadara is just gonna kind of look at him, and she's going to whisper horrible things, and is gonna cast dissonant whispers on him.
Alright, go ahead. He needs a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Kobolds aren't known for their wisdom, so...
Well, hopefully he fails then. Otherwise, he still takes half damage.
Nicholas Rivard 95, thank you so much for the follow. He indeed fails, rolling a -1. You see his face scrunch up, and he just falls over dead.
Yes.
It looked like he had like a seizure and followed by a stroke.
Ayadara's gonna kind of walk over to where his body was.
Alright, go ahead and position your token right over here.
She's gonna stay up against the wall, though.
Is this the opening?
No, that is not. No, the opening's right here.
Oh, okay.
And if she peeks around the corner, does she see any other kobolds or anything else?
Yeah, if you peek around the corner, in the direct vicinity of you, you see what looks like 10 kobolds. One of them looks a little bit more imposing than the others. He has a large shield, bigger than his body, and a spear, and he's wearing what looks like a black cloak, and he looks like he's the leader.
Wonderful. Idara will relay this information to the party and then ask, nap time for the kobolds?
Be a good start to this engagement.
Then she will proceed to cast sleep on the kobolds.
Alright, go ahead and cast Sleep.
26 total hit points.
Oh, that
starting
is
with the lowest.
that is very good. The group closest to you, if you want to move around here. You're gonna need line of sight if you want to cast it right there, so you'd probably have to move to like right here. Alright, this group closest to you, you see 5 of them fall asleep besides the leader. As they all fall asleep, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah. Kills a kobold, puts it to sleep, and then goes second to last in the initiative roll.
Alright, so Enyo, you are going first so far. Everybody rolled pretty terrible.
Mess them up.
I'm going to Earth Tremor every single one of them.
Yes. Yes.
Dexterity
They-
saving throw.
Yeah.
So 4 of them, the ones that are asleep, are automatically going to fail, almost dying.
They
The-
also wake up.
Yeah, they also wake up nearly dead. The other one, he passes with a natural 20. He is perfectly okay taking half that damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I'm gonna move up. Where is Ayadar? I'll move up to where everybody else is over here.
Okay. Next is the kobold. As that happens, he is able to jump out of the way as a chasm beneath hits his friends and nearly kills all of them, waking them up. He walks over to you guys with his hands raised. He's like, wait, no fight. And he puts his hands up, and he has a bunch of like papers in his hand, like a mass of papers. They're just flying out and falling over the place as he brings these papers towards you.
I'll position myself between him and the party in case this standoff goes south,
Okay.
and
And
use Stool to translate. Be like, what's the meaning of this?
all right, and now out of the woodworks, all these kobolds pop out, and you see some up on the wall. And the kobold walks up to you, and he starts talking frantically. He's like, "So long since we have friends." He's like, "You have to try our amusement park down below." And he walks over to each of you, handing you out these little flyers, and each flyer has a deadly trap on it. He's like, he lets you know that they've been designing traps underground, and he wants you guys to fill out a survey on how deadly they are. And he's like, "Please leave this on your body if you die, so we know which trap is deadliest." And he hands each of you a flyer, and he's like, "Write your name on this, and just tell us which trap you died at, and leave it on your body so we can come collect it, so we know which traps are best." And he points you over to the door on the right side that leads downstairs, and he's like, "That's where amusement park is," and it's spelled completely horribly. It's like AMUZMINT, and then park is like PRK, and like the doorknob is hanging off, and it just looks wretched. And all the kobolds are all like ushering you downstairs.
I'm only gonna go in if one of the kobolds come with us.
Yeah, he'll send one of the ones that hurt you.
Do we get anything if we survive?
Yeah, he lets you know that there's a hoard of gold at the bottom of the amusement park.
Can I tell if he's lying or telling the truth?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight check.
17.
He's telling you the truth, but there's also some other stuff he's not telling you.
Can I try to intimidate him to make him tell us what he's not telling us?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an intimidation check and then role play it out.
Oh god.
Can I grip my axe menacingly
Yeah.
to give her advantage?
Yeah, go
since
ahead.
I'm
Go
skilled
ahead
in
and-
intimidation.
Go ahead and give her an advantage while you mean mug this kobold leader.
So you want me to roll intimidation again then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do it at advantage. Or this will be your advantage, so 5.
So
Uh,
and Lars is just like,
Alright.
oh my god.
As I walk over, I trip a little bit. It's like, look here, Cobalt. I know you aren't telling us everything. God, that really hurt when I tripped. Tell us now. Or we don't got time for this.
Say, oh, okay, yeah. Well, the kind of the thing about the gold at the bottom is Merc kind of sleeps on top of it, so you have to get it out from underneath Merc. And then,
What is Merc?
and then as soon as he says Merc, all the kobolds get to their knees and start bowing. It's like, praise the dragon. He's like, Merc is the baby dragon that lives on the island.
Just a baby dragon.
What
Yeah.
color is this dragon?
Yeah, he's black.
Oh, great. That's wonderful.
Yeah, he
10
might
out of 10.
he might be out hunting right now. He likes to swim and ram into boats and eat whatever falls overboard.
Well,
Does that
that
mean
makes
he
sense.
ate our friend?
Well, he's picky. He doesn't like to eat things whole. So he has dragon priestess Asha. She cuts them up first and feeds them to him piece by piece. He doesn't like the crust.
Oh.
Well, I guess there's no getting around this. Like,
We gotta go save Smoke and also
go.
get the gold.
I mean, do we though? At least we can get the gold. I don't know about much.
I'm
Alright.
just like
We should at least
excited
try
to fight
save
a
Smoke.
worthy opponent and kill a dragon.
All right, so he takes you to the door, which is over here. And as he walks up, like the door handle kind of falls off. He's like, "Oh, we'll fix that." And then he stuffs all those papers into your pocket. Remember, mark after you die, mark which one kills you and leave it on your body so we can go collect it later. Thank you.
Hey, you're supposed to be coming with us. Come on.
And then
Come on.
he sends one of the kobolds with you. They
This
go,
is Kobold's name.
Frank.
All right. Let's go, Frank.
All right, so next.
Actually, I'm gonna make Frank walk in front of us, and if he tries to like weasel out of anything, I kind of like shove him with my axe.
All right.
Idar's just gonna kind of hang at the back of the group because she can't tank any hits. So
There.
I'm just gonna use symbiotic entity now, before we do anything.
All right. Time to figure out why you guys can't see part 2.
Oh, I see stuff.
All right. So the kobold walks up ahead. He's like, "Oh my god, you guys are gonna love this trap. It's definitely one of our favorites." And he walks up, and as soon as he walks up, 2 kobolds in the rafters throw a crate of scorpions at him, and it explodes on him, covering him in scorpions, and they sting him to death. And he just dies right there. And then there's a pile of scorpions right there, and you hear the kobolds up here laughing.
I'm like, no, Frank. Oh,
Well, that's one trap down.
all right. I guess let's get to squishing.
All right.
Yeah, let's
I'll
squish this
go. I'll go. Like just attack these scorpions.
All right,
Before they know what I'm doing.
You just step on them and squish them.
Yeah.
And as you go up, these kobolds up here rush you guys with spears and start to attack you. So go ahead and roll initiative.
It's a 4.
Also a 4.
All right. Sister Evangeline.
He goes before I do. His dex is higher than mine.
All right. So Sister Evangeline will be the first of your party to go. The kobolds come up to you, and the first person they see is Zex, and they throw spears at him.
Poor Zex.
Okay.
Just watch the spear like pass through his ribcage. Just like a rattling noise.
The first one is a nat 1, and
See?
he throws it behind him, and it just lands. He goes to throw it back, and it just lands behind him. The second one rolls an 11.
Still misses.
Right. Sister Evangeline is going to walk up, and she is going to perform the help action on Zex. Enyo, it is your go.
I'm going to grab the kobold to the left with my thorn whip so that it can get closer to Lars so he can wail on him.
All right, go ahead. That will miss. Your thorn whip cascades out and hits the side of the cavern wall, and is just there. Next is Zex. You have advantage on your next check because Sister Evangeline is giving you the help action.
Yep. Alright, so I will move up and I will strike at the leftmost kobold.
All right, go ahead.
With advantage, go. 13.
You stab that kobold straight into his gut. Your sword pierces out the other side of his small, frail body. Go ahead and roll damage.
Swing.
All right, you sub. Thank you so much for your new sub. We appreciate it. And Elite Sid, thank you for the 5 emotes shared. As your sword goes in, you stab it out the other side of him and swing left, effectively disemboweling him. What would you like to do with your secondary action?
Bonus attack against the other kobold.
All right. That hits as well.
Alright. And without the sneak attack, so just 2.
All right, you hurt him pretty bad. Ayadara, it is your go.
I'm gonna also just run up to this kobold and take a couple of swings at him. One
Alright.
with her hand axe and then one with her short sword.
All right.
Oh, that's a crit.
All right. Go ahead and tell us how you kill this kobold.
She's basically just gonna behead it with her hand axe.
All right. You walk up and flail your hand axe out, beheading this kobold. His head hits the floor before his body does, and he just lands in this puddle. Also, this cavern is about like maybe 6 inches of dank cavern water. You guys, it's effectively one large puddle, except in the places that are raised. But you go ahead and kill him. If you guys would like, go ahead and put yourself in marching order and how you would like to proceed. All right, go ahead and continue walking forward, you guys, one square at a time. And does anybody want to check for traps or do any perception tests?
I will use.
Yeah, for sure.
I will use my wand of warning.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what that does?
So while holding it, I can use an action to expend 1 charge. And if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of me, the wand pulses and points at the nearest one.
All right. You see that the wand is pointing towards this way.
This way.
Yep.
Interesting.
Right here.
I'll see if I notice anything.
Yeah, you hear sound coming from up here.
Very specifically, Iodar is going to look for a tripwire.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception test.
That's a 21.
You see what looks like a sled, like something that you would push down a hill in the snow right here. And there's a huge rock on top of that sled, and a wire goes all the way back up to here.
Okay.
I'm going to point that out to Lars since he's up in the front.
So are we in the path of it, or
No,
do
it
we
looks
have to?
it's gonna slide down here. It looks like it's specifically set to slide down this way.
Ooh. Can I throw a javelin at it to see if I can trigger the trap before we're in its
Wait,
path?
before you waste the javelin, I have a different idea.
Oh, what's your idea?
We take the dead body and toss it on it.
I mean, I'm
like this
even
idea.
even more so. Yes.
Okay,
But,
cool, let's
but
do that.
first, I would like to search the body to see if it has any valuables on it.
Yeah, you see it has a pamphlet of the scorpion trap with the scorpion trap marked on it, and it's like, in case of death, I died operating this trap. And then there's like a little thing written on the back where it's like, give my family 3 copper pieces as life insurance if I die.
It's a really crappy life insurance.
Lars just takes out a pencil and writes no.
Throw the body now.
Yeah. All right.
All
So
right.
like athletics on this?
Athletics, yeah.
Weird.
I would say I'd help you, but that's
17.
-1.
All right, you toss that headless cobalt body and it splats like a tomato against that cart, and it seems to not budge at all.
It didn't move the wire. Did it push down? Is that what you said?
So the wire is like completely limp right now. It's not taut or anything. So it looks like it is just a wire that's completely like spooled up and limp, and it's not, if it's tied to something, it's not taut or tight or anything.
I feel like it'll trigger if we pulled it off, maybe. Or I can earth tremor where the big ass rock is and then see what happens.
Better safe than sorry.
Okay, cool. So earth tremor it is then?
All right, go ahead and cast.
Wow. Wow.
It shakes a little bit and it rustles up the ground, and you see the sled move a tiny bit, but it looks like something's holding it in place. But it does take damage, and the rock on top of it crumples a little bit.
And now that area is also difficult terrain, so
What's the radius of difficult terrain, so I can add it?
if the ground in that area is loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain until cleared, with each 5-foot diameter portion requiring at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
Okay, right there, it is difficult terrain to walk through.
I wonder if I could just break that rock now if I threw a javelin at it.
Only time will tell.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this javelin.
All right, go ahead.
You're
You're-
damage. Hold on, let me redo that. I don't know why it didn't roll for the attack. All right,
You
18
definitely
to
hit it, and the javelin sticks into the rock and pierces several feet through, but it looks like it's still sturdy.
Damn. All right. Well, I take one step forward.
All right, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
In lieu of everything, 16.
All right, you see right here is a ballista crewed by two kobolds. A harpoon shoots out of the ballista, flying right past your torso and digging it into the wall. As the ballista hits the wall, you see another kobold push the sled down, and it drags the sled all the way down to here. And as it gets here, you feel the harpoon twang off the wall and go down, down, down. And it looks like what they were trying to do was harpoon you and then push you into a pit trap with the bobsled.
Wouldn't my earth tremor would have hurt them?
They're back here. They are right here.
Oh, okay.
You can kind of see them around the
Is
wall.
there so there's no more traps.
There's no more traps here.
All right.
In fact, the kobolds are gonna rush you now, so go ahead and roll. They only get that far because of the terrain, so go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
Ooh. I get to actually hit a kobold this time.
You do. Lars, go ahead. There's two kobolds in front of you.
Yeah, I'm pretty salty about them trying to skewer me, so I'm gonna smack this dude with my great axe.
All right.
Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit.
All right, I'm going to save face because I can't be shown up like that. How about a 17?
17 hits.
7 slashing damage.
How do you kill this poor fool?
I just reach back with my sword and embed it right in his top of his skull.
All right, he dies terribly. The second kobold is gonna come in. Oh, I skipped him on accident. Anyways, the second kobold is gonna come in, Lars, and stab at you with a dagger. With a 23.
Yep.
And he's gonna do 6 points of piercing damage as he stabs the dagger straight into your gut. And then he smiles a toothy kobold grin. He looks up at you.
I'm just really mad, and I say you're gonna regret that.
Ayadara, it is your go.
Just gonna push to the front and stand beside Lars and then take a couple of swings at that kobold.
All right, go ahead.
So first is with the hand axe. That is a natural 20 again.
Wow, you are just deadly with that hand axe. How do you kill this thing?
She's on a beheading rampage. She's just gonna behead it again.
All right, it falls to the ground limb. As it falls, before it gets damp, you see the little pamphlets that have the thing harpoon trap checked in.
This is fun.
So I like spit on that kobold, and I'm like, "Yep, told you."
All right, he is effectively dead. As you guys get up to this area, you can see right here is a pit trap.
That's where we would have probably died.
And then right here is a ballista. It's a full-sized ballista, and it has 3 little wheels on it. And there is a fresh cache of 3 harpoons right next to it.
So I look at that, and then I look at Inyo, and I'm like, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?"
If it involves anything evil, then yes.
You're gonna.
So
It's pretty heavy. You probably wouldn't be able to carry it unless you're raging, but you can
it's on
definitely.
wheels, correct?
You can definitely push it. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's push this ballista in front of us.
Oh my gosh.
So I slam a bolt into that ballista, and I start like pushing it, and I'm like, "Hey, and like, get ready to launch this thing at whatever we see."
Got it.
All right. You guys can go through. It's a little bit rocky, rough terrain right here, but you guys are able to make it over. Go ahead and get back in marching order.
I guess I'll be like up here with pushing the ballista out front.
All right. And keep moving yourself one square at a time. And let me know when you want to do perception, investigation checks.
I'm gonna use my wand again.
Okay. You notice that there is a trap of some kind right here.
All right. I guess we'll move up to this corner.
Okay.
Not any farther than that.
All right. As you guys round that corner, you see a large hallway, and the hallway actually looks like a giant skeleton of a whale. The edge of this hallway is its lower jawbone, and lining the sides of the wall on each side all the way down are the creature's ribs. At the very, very end, all the way down here, you guys can see what looks like its tail, its tailbone.
Can
Do
I
we see
roll-
any? Oh, go ahead.
Can I roll for, perception to see if there's any like kobold footprints to see where they kind of like walked?
Yeah, if you go ahead and you're gonna have to be able to visually see it on the map right now, but go ahead and roll perception. All right, so you see footprints right here, and it looks like this is just a piece of log floating. You see footprints in the mud here and here, and these are just barrels floating in the water. But other than that, all along this area here, it looks like it's just mud, and it looks like it's been disturbed, but it's been like cleaned up since then.
Okay, well I'm gonna tell them that where I see the feet.
All right. So I guess we'll kind of like inch around, and can I see anything else?
You cannot. It looks like from here all the way to the end of where you guys see the tail is completely unoccupied.
Can we have Zex take off his hand and then his hand can crawl through the path?
No, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I don't have spiders for hands.
Ooh, I have an idea. What if we tie my rope to the ballista bolt
Fire
and
it.
fire it and see if that sets anything off while we're still safe?
Sure, go ahead and point on the map where you would like to fire it.
So we'll just kind of like down here.
All right, go ahead and roll me a ranged attack. You can just roll me a d20 and add your dexterity.
14.
All right, the ballista flies, or the harpoon flies out of the ballista with a large metallic twang that echoes off the caverns, and you see it fly all the way down the hall and embed in one of the creature's left side ribs. And you can pull it and make it taut if you would like, or you can let it sink to the bottom of the mud. Either way, it doesn't set off any traps, although you do hear some gasps and all along the way.
Am I strong enough to like see if I can pull that rib all the way down and like collapse it?
Yeah, go ahead. It'll be athletics.
Oof.
Yeah, you are not able to pull it, unfortunately.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
What if we all pulled on the rope?
Same time.
Yeah, I'll let one of you come do it with advantage.
Well, I have negative
one
1
of
for
us-
athletics, so probably not me.
I have a +2 now.
So then probably you.
Cool. I guess Ayadara will try to be strong. That was a 21.
Oh yeah.
Pretty swingy advantage roll.
Yeah.
Right?
A 1 or a 19. Yeah, you are able to pull the rib down right where it is, and it sinks into the mud, and still it doesn't set anything off. And you see the rib is right here.
Damn.
That's far. Well, we might as well
am
just start.
back.
All right, Sister Evangeline is back.
Alive.
You're alive.
Ghost.
Let's see. Well, I guess I could hold the rope taut if anybody wants to try to like
I'm on it.
walk. Yeah, like
I'll do it.
tightrope walk it.
Hey, who's the lightest person here? How that doing?
Nolina Ard, thank you so much for your like.
That would be me, being the lightest person.
Well, it's,
Yeah,
it's up to you.
He's
all
all-
I can do is hold this rope. So
He's all skin and bones.
No,
Not
it's just
even skin.
bones.
Not even skin.
Just bones.
Bag of bones.
all right. Well, I'll brace my feet and I'll grab that rope and like hold it really tight.
Can I help Lars too?
Yeah, if you'd like to. And you guys want to try to shimmy across without touching the water.
I think that's
Yeah.
the plan.
All right. You guys are going to be able to move about 15 feet a turn, and go ahead and give me acrobatics as you guys shimmy across, and go ahead and move your tokens in the order you're shimmying across.
I'll move first.
All right. All right. You are able to move 15 feet forward.
Ayadara will
probably
go
will.
after.
Well, we should probably wait for him to go all the way across because we don't want to put too much strain on Lars, who's holding it.
No, Lars
True.
can
Why
hold.
can't I draw? a
Well,
line?
it's Lars and also
Yeah, but still,
Evangeline holding it.
if 3 people are on it and 2 people holding it, that's still a lot of weight.
You're saying is Lars not strong enough?
And gravity.
I don't
is a
know.
bitch.
Lars couldn't pull that thing down.
All right. If you guys see the yellow line on your screen, that is where it is.
Cool. Yeah, I think we should probably just wait for Zex to shimmy down.
Okay. It's going to be another acrobatics as you go down there. All right. Go ahead and move 15 feet again.
Okay.
And you see what looks like a kobold right here wearing a large backpack. As he sees you shimmying across, he takes the hide action. And then as soon as you get right here, you hear the sound of clicking to your left right here as 2 murder holes open along the side of the wall and crossbows fire out at you.
Uh-oh.
So one rolls a dirty 20 and the other rolls a 15 as 2 crossbows slam into you
Okay.
Oh no.
for 6 points of damage and 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And you hear them start to reload in here, so go ahead and roll initiative, just Zex and the kobolds.
Oh no.
Okay. That's gonna be interesting.
Oh, yep, you get to go first. So you rolled a 3.
All right, I'm gonna try to. What's the clearance for the rope and to the ground?
Less than a foot. You're just barely above the water as you shimmy. You're able to just slowly drop. Over here, you see what looks like 5 vertical logs
Mm-hmm.
stacked up, and you see 2 sets of those logs, and behind them are kobolds with crossbows, and it looks like they are hiding back there. and the spaces in between are not large enough to fit anything other than a small creature.
Okay, I will let go of the rope and plunge into the water and try to do a hide action.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Boop.
All right, you are able to hide. On the kobold's turn, they're going to take the perception action to try and find you. This one's gonna.
I'll lie prone in the water as well.
He does not see you, and the other one does not see you as well. Where'd he go? Yeah, our crossbows must have vaporized him. Yeah! Murder hole kobold, yeah!
So if
Do we
we
hear this?
Yeah, you guys, whoever
Yes.
speaks Draconic hears this, and they're like, yeah, the boss is gonna give us a raise because we killed the adventurer, yeah! One more bronze.
Hearing this, I'm hearing some like weird language down the tunnel.
Should
can we
probably
move
go
the
upstairs.
ballista? Like if we move it at an angle, can we see this or?
You would have to move the ballista to right here to be able to get into this square right here to get an angle.
Okay. Where does the water start?
Right here.
All right.
It's a gentle slope right over this creature's jawbone, and then it's like a foot of water and really thin mud.
Cool. I'm just gonna walk through it then, because
All right, go ahead and move your token.
Okay. I'm gonna like hug the wall.
yeah, like staying close to where the rope was at.
All right.
Go against the other wall.
All right. You three, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw as you step through this mud. As you step, you feel a pressure plate slide down.
Wonderful. I got a 5.
All right. Ayadara, you take 12 points of electric damage. You step on an electric trap. And
I
it's,
think I have those extra hit points now.
yeah, everybody else takes 6 as you step on a pressure plate that activates this electric trap.
Am I the only one just holding this rope still? Everyone just left?
Yeah, you're the only one holding the rope. Well, nobody's on the rope anymore, so you can let go of it and it'll just fall limp. After you guys do that, it is back up to Zex. What would you like to do, Zex?
I saw a kobold over here, correct?
You did. He's currently hiding.
All right, I'm gonna crawl my way underwater that way.
All right, go ahead and move.
How far can I move while crawling?
15 feet.
So
All right.
peek out over the edge of the.
Go ahead and make a perception roll.
Boop.
You are unaware of where this kobold is currently hiding. On their turn, the kobolds are just high-fiving each other, and they're doing the floss dance. So like, you know, dancing. They're happy. They've put their crossbows on the floor, and they're just happy that they killed something. The rest of the party, what are you guys doing?
First, can I cast healing word on myself?
Yeah, go ahead.
My last spell slot. Cool. 7.
Let's see. I'm gonna light a torch. And then you said the holes are like right here, right?
They are, yes.
So I'm gonna creep up
Alright.
and toss my torch into the spider hole.
All
on top
right.
of 'em.
As your torch goes in there, it actually kind of like explodes. They're like, we're on fire! Because they've been sleeping in there and they've been pooping in there.
Yes.
Kobold poop is very, very flammable, and they just go up in flames and they're running around. And they try to go to the holes, like, we can't fit through, and they just burn to death right there.
Yes. All according to plan.
Can I cast Shield of Faith on myself so as I cross this this like muddy place. I don't really have to worry about stuff. Oh, I'm gonna probably worry about something, but
Yeah, you can cast Shield of... You know for a fact the stepping stone is right here in the square directly in front of you because they stepped on it.
Is it re-trigger though?
Yes, you would think that even if it doesn't re-trigger, it's probably not safe to step right there.
Cobalt stuff, they're not that highly advanced. It's not gonna re-trigger.
Well, you can always find out.
Yeah, step on it.
We cast Shield of Faith first before stepping on it.
Okay.
Cast. Uh-oh. Isn't that right?
He's doing that. I'm gonna merge from the pool over to this little area.
All right, he comes out of the water like the Little Mermaid's. Like, his hair is flying, but he doesn't have hair.
Of hair.
Iodara's gonna make her way over to him.
All right.
Let's see. I'm gonna chug my last health potion real quick.
All right. Go ahead and chug that health potion.
I'm gonna do a perception to see if there's anything directly in front of us.
Yeah, go ahead. It's a very wonderful day in the dark.
Love it.
You see nothing.
It's always trustworthy.
Charge of
What's
my
the
wand of secrets.
what's the quick roll, Jesse?
4?
No, like is it /R?
Oh, yeah, /R, yes.
Oh, okay, that's what I did.
It's been cast. Wish me luck.
All right. All right, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw as you hear a click beneath your feet.
Same.
All right. The ceiling opens up on top of you, and about 5 pounds of glitter and paper mache fall down, and you hear, and it's like 500th person to step on this trap, and like a single gold piece drops on top of your head.
Oh man.
And now the water is just filled with glitter, as more glitter than you could ever imagine starts floating on this pond.
You're just damp and covered in glitter.
Yeah.
Great.
What have I done? Sweet. I'm gonna try to catch up to that group now. I'm lagging behind.
All right. You guys see that there is a tunnel right here. A tunnel right here. And there's a door right here.
Well, which one do we want to take? The tunnel or the door?
I'm gonna move up to the door and see if I hear anything through it.
All right.
I want to use my dancing lights and put some lights down the tunnel.
All right. This area right here is completely lit up. Everybody go ahead and do your movement for this turn really quick, wherever you would like to place yourself. And all right, everybody give me a dexterity saving throw as you walk across this spot right here.
One thing.
Good at the dex. So.
That is supposed to have a +2, so 20 total.
Yeah, the dex, roll a 2.
Then did we get Lars dex?
Which spot was it? Because I didn't walk in the middle of the room.
It is
Yeah.
this spot right here.
Yeah, I wasn't. I went
Oh,
from
you went from
here
there. Okay.
to there.
Yeah.
As you three, well, you walked right here. Oh, that's fine. At the two drow, then, as you guys walk in this, you hear a trap fall beneath you as the floor goes out. You guys fall 1 foot. And however, this 1 foot is filled with cobalt shit. You guys are up to your feet in cobalt shit.
Oh, that's
And
gross.
as you guys get out, this kobold that was hiding appears. He seems to have a really large backpack on, and you're not really sure what it is, but he walks up and it's a flamethrower filled with poop, and he starts
What?
spraying kobold poop all over you guys in the trap, and you guys are just covered from head to toe. Just as that happens, you see 2 flying kobolds leave the rafters. They float above you ever so slightly before throwing 2 Molotov cocktails down directly on you.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Everybody, you 2 that are in there, give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh.
Alright, you both take 10 points of fire damage as you are lit on fire from these kobold poop traps. Everybody roll initiative now.
Gosh.
You guys are getting some stellar ass
What's
initiative
going on with our
rolls.
initiatives today? Terrible.
No kidding. Why am I the one going first? What am I gonna do?
Bardic inspiration us all.
Yeah,
Right?
Iodara, you're going first.
Of course I am. Of course I am. Okay, well, I'm out of spell slots, so are these 2, like, on near the ground?
They are not. They are actually 30 feet straight up, and they are hovering right there. It looks like they only had 1 Molotov cocktail apiece, but they do have daggers.
Cool, then she's just gonna make her way over to this guy,
Alright?
and is gonna take a couple of swings at him,
Alright.
starting with her hand axe.
Roll a 20.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a dirty 20.
it's a dirty 20. You are able to cut him, and you cut him across the chest so that his poop flamethrower falls to the ground. It still has half a tank left.
Is he still up?
He's still up.
She's gonna take her bonus action to attack with her short sword.
Alright.
That is a 15.
That hits. The short sword stabs him in the shoulder, and it looks like he's very badly wounded.
Cool. That'll be the end of her turn.
Alright, next is the kobold directly in front of you.
Of course it is.
He looks very upset. Alright, you see him reach behind him and pick up a large stick. And at the end of this stick is a scorpion tied to this.
Oh, no.
He swings it at you with his scorpion on a stick.
My God.
He rolls a 6. He
does not
swings
hit
it
me.
at you, and the scorpion stingers at the end just barely misses you. And that's his go. Next is Enyo. Enyo, you are knee deep in flaming shit. What would you like to do?
Sure. I'm gonna step out of the trap,
All right.
and then while I'm also stepping out of the trap, I'm going to go to him and use my primal savagery on him.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You go ahead and tell me how you kill this kobold.
So while I'm running up to him with my teeth and claws out, I stab him with my shit-covered hands, and then take my other hand and stab it straight down his throat. But he
Okay.
takes his own shit and then bite him.
All right. His eyes get wide as he falls dead, and you see behind him back here in a little hidey hole is like a bunch of stuff that he had stashed. Lars, it is your go.
Alright. I'm gonna saunter on over to this guy.
Alright, he is still. Well, you're like what,
Is he in
6? He's flying 30 feet up, so.
Oh, I thought they landed after they
No,
threw their.
there's
Okay.
hovering with knives in their hands.
All right, then I'll throw a javelin at that dude.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah.
Your javelin just misses as it pings the walls right next to them.
Darn.
Alright, the winged kobolds, they are gonna fly to the ground, each one on the side of...
Oh, now they fly to the ground.
Yeah.
Greg.
Each
Dick.
one on the side of Sister Evangeline, and they are going to stab her with their dagger.
Oh no.
And the first one rolls a 24. You take 5 points of piercing damage.
Kill me, dude.
And then the next one rolls a 17. You take another 5 points of piercing damage as these kobolds are just stabbing you with their shit knives.
I'm down.
You're down. Okay, you are down and on fire. Alright, as you go down, you take an automatic crit because you are taking fire damage and you are down, so you automatically
gosh.
fail 2 death saving throws.
Oof.
Ayadara, it is your go.
Shoot.
Oofometer
Okay.
is set to max.
Okay, so where exactly are the trap parameters?
It's the... Oh yeah, you guys don't have that on your screen. I should probably fix that.
Yeah.
That red
So-
square is the flaming poop trap.
So then does that kobold take damage?
He is hovering in the air, like at head level with Sister Evangeline.
Alright. Then Ayadara is gonna run over here and pull Sister Evangeline out of the trap.
Alright, go ahead and make an athletics as you're pulling her through literal shit
And glitter.
and glitter.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, that's a 5.
Well, Lars, does she have any rerolls, or would any of the fans out
No.
there like to help with a
We have-
reroll?
No rerolls as per yet.
Oh no. Well, you're able to get Sister Evangeline halfway through the shit.
Alright, so she's gonna look at Enyo and she's gonna be like, come help me with her, and then she's gonna give her a bardic inspiration because she's panicking.
Enyo, it is your turn.
What am I going to possibly be helping with?
Getting Sister Evangeline out of the literal shit trap because she's dying. She's already failed 2 death saving throws.
Yeah, but Inyo is also covered in poop, so if
I'm
she
not going anywhere near that fire. Are you
she'll
crazy?
catch on fire too.
I'm going to ice knife the flying sons of bitches.
Okay. You might kill Sister Evangeline. No, it's alright. The deed is done. Alright. They need dexterity saving throws.
Oh, she automatically fails.
Alright, the first one is able to... Well, yeah, actually they both die. But this one dies and that one gets killed by cold. Alright. Someone got a $5 tip for rerolls. Oh. I'll let you reroll that pulling him out of the poop,
Thank you.
Ayadara, with one of your rerolls.
Natural 20.
Alright, you're able to pull her out of the poop and you get her in the water. There's just enough water. There's like a foot of water so she could drown in poop. Thank you for the $5, Daddy.
What?
But what happened with the ice knife?
The ice knife explodes, only killing those kobolds because we time skipped back and we were able to pull Sister Evangeline out just in time.
Oh, that seems kind of
Goodness gracious.
sketch. Maybe it would have been more fun if she got hit.
Yeah, maybe.
Giovanni would have to re-roll a whole
Yeah.
new character.
It was
Yeah,
a
we-
one-shot
I
thing.
mean,
No, you
yeah.
wouldn't.
Hey,
Oh,
let's make a.
if you die in the one shot, you die in real life.
Yeah. There's got to
This
be
is canon.
stakes. Like there's got to be stakes to the campaign. So that was
So somebody might want to
If I
That
die,
was-
try and
Sure.
stabilize Sister Evangeline.
Yeah, combat is over, so Sister Evangeline, you have a death saving throw.
Only death saving throw.
Yep.
You
Don't
better
fail.
pass this. You better pass this. I swear to God. That's
All right, you are dead.
Play the sad air horns.
You do have a reroll from that $5 there.
You better pass.
Oh my god, fail.
No,
Damn it.
thank
All
God.
right, you are good. Someone can use their action to stabilize her right now.
Yeah, she's gonna immediately try that.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
pick up the shit flamethrower.
All right, you have a shit flame,
13.
and you are stabilized with 0 hit points.
Goodness gracious.
You have
I
a
wanna
sh-
see stuff he dropped.
Okay, you go and look at the stuff they dropped. There is a scorpion on a stick. You also see a skunk, a live skunk inside of a cage.
Take this cage.
You see a pot. The pot looks like it has a sentient green ooze inside of it.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I'm gonna grab literally everything you say.
Okay.
Everything's-
And
So
then
I-
you
I
see
turned
a
to-
single bottle of alchemist fire and a single bottle of acid.
I
Yep,
turn
all of
to Inyo. And I'm like, hey, can't you talk to animals?
About that.
Namine9999, thank you for the $5 tip for rerolls for everybody.
She's gonna yell at me later. She wants you to pronounce her name correctly. It's Namine.
Namine? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's just Namine rhymes with 9, and I thought that was part of the gist, but
Nope. She's gonna yell at me for it.
Namine9999, thank you so much.
Oh, if you have a hard to pronounce name, comes with the territory. Don't get mad.
All right. So you guys see a path right here where there are still dancing lights from Enyo. And then you see a door right here. The door is made of wood. And it looks like it's pretty strong wood. There's a hinge. And there's a hole in the middle of the door with a red ring painted around. And it says, "Stick your hand through here to open the door."
That's terrifying.
I remove my arm and stick it through the hole.
Okay. As you remove your hand and stick it through the hole, you feel something gooey cover your hand. And as you when you try to remove it, it is completely stuck there. Anybody who is trained in it can give me an Arcana check. Enyo, you know that this is a magical item called Sovereign Glue that has been covered all over this hand. However, it has a very yellowish tint to it, kind of like honey.
I like it. What is the yellow stuff other than Zex, come lick this.
He doesn't have a tongue.
One, I don't have a tongue.
Ayadara,
it's my
come
arm
lick
through the
this.
door.
No, thank you. Idara is
Lick this.
tending to Evangeline right now.
And Zex, I don't know if it works like this, but it's gonna work like this. You take
Alright.
2 points of piercing damage as you feel dozens of tiny little stingers stinging your hand as it's trapped there, covered in sovereign honey.
Okay.
Ooh, stick the scorpion on the stick in there. Maybe he'll kill those bugs.
Yeah, you put your hand into a Vorpal glory hole. Sorry.
Oh no!
If I may make a suggestion, we may want to take a short break so that Sister Evangeline can recover from being on fire and almost dying.
Short break while I try to get my arm out of this hole.
So we sleep for like 4 hours while Zek sits there all dejected with his arm in a hole, taking 2 piercing damage every minute.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a great idea,
I-
guys.
I can,
Solid plan.
I can leave this arm for later.
That's one way to do it.
Why don't you just like detach your arm and then skin one of the kobolds for its arm, and then you have claw attack.
Forget
Oh,
a dwarf hand with me. I can just give you that.
You do have Eldith's dwarf hand still. You guys also have Smoke's hand. Well, no, I think he had that on him.
Smoke has Smoke's hand.
Yeah, it may
Yeah.
have already been eaten by the dragon.
I just collect bones now for you.
Can we, like, just try and pull his arm out?
You would know that Enyo knows because she's the only person that made an Arcana check, that you have to either burn it away with fire or have a special component called Oil of Slipperiness to remove Sovereign Glue.
Somebody got fire?
Walk out of the way and
I
let
have
you
a
burn.
poop flamethrower.
Well, it only shoots
It
poop.
poops.
Yeah, but Enyo has a bottle of arcane fire.
That's like napalm.
Yeah.
I don't step in that trap.
Gonna
I mean, I have a tinderbox too. Like we could always just like
Just
Light it,
set
you
it
know,
on fire.
light it on.
Just,
Yeah.
Yeah, use the tinderbox, not my fancy potion.
Okay.
Or the poop flamethrower.
So
like,
I'm gonna spray like literally the entire door with poop.
All right. The
I'm just
doors.
gonna burn this entire door,
All right.
and then I take my tinderbox, I strike a match, and then I'm like, all right, everybody, get back. And I wait for them to get back, and then I turn around and I toss it over my shoulder, and I walk in slow motion as the door explodes. Because cool guys don't look at explosions.
Well, guys, don't look. All right, so the door just blows up into flames. And then everybody, go ahead and roll initiative as 2 swarms of wasps fly out at you, and it looks like they are going straight towards Zex.
What the? What?
Calm down.
All right, Zex, it is your go. There are 2 swarms of wasps flying at you.
Alrighty, so I will dash down back down the hallway away from these bugs.
All
I
right.
only have one arm. Does the pool slow my movement at all?
It doesn't know. It's only like 6 inches of water down here.
Oh, cool. I run 90 feet back down the hallway
All right, go ahead and move your token.
with my bonus action to run.
All right, Enyo, it is your go.
I'm gonna use Ice Knife again on him.
All right, go ahead. All right, they need a dexterity save.
Damn, it's a lot of damage.
They fail.
Yeah,
So they are they're a swarm, so they are resistant to piercing, so they take 4. And then the ice 6, so they take 10. So the one you hit takes 10, the other one takes 6. Yeah, they look very a few wasps die. And fall to the ground as your knife goes through one swarm, and the explosion from the ice hits another. Next it is Lars.
So how does this? Is this a cone AOE or is it a single target
What do you mean?
for the flamethrower?
It's a
Poop
cone.
thrower.
It's a cone.
Okay, so I can hit both these swarms with it.
You can, yes.
All right, I'm gonna poop them.
Poop them. Okay.
On the third or
It's a
13.
ranged attack, yeah. And so
13.
that hits them. Go ahead and it'll do 1d4 of bludgeoning damage, but that's about it.
3 damage.
All
And they're
right.
covered in poop. Poop wasps.
They're poop wasps.
Explosive poop.
That sounds more terrifying than regular wasp.
All right, so they kind of fall down to the ground and they're in the water. They're basically armless now because they're just floating in water,
They're
covered in
poop.
covered in shit and glitter.
Yes.
All right, combat is over.
I peek around the corner and ask if it's
Yes.
safe.
Poop thrower.
Come and get your arms, X.
And the door is just complete ash, other than his arm, which is charred but okay.
Hey, I returned my arm. Can we enter that room now? Is there anything there?
You can enter this room, and there's also a path this way.
Yeah, my earlier recommendation still stands. I still think that we should take some kind of rest.
I can take a rest.
Yeah, I could definitely go for a rest. Short or long. Long would be preferable, but, we're on a timeline.
Yes, we're on a timeline.
But also, Sister Evangeline is unconscious, so...
You are on a little bit of a timeline. You guys do have health potions, I believe.
Nope. I force-fed all of them when 4
Yeah.
people were
I
making
only had the
saving
one
throws
left.
last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used them all. Alright.
Everybody got force-fed health potions.
Alright. You guys can all take a short 2-hour rest and spend a hit die right there.
Everybody also gets an extra d6 because of Song of Rest.
Yep.
Said only healer. So besides, I think Enyo and yeah.
I'm kind of a healer. I have 1 healing spell, but no spell slots left, so...
Also, I don't have any healing spells on
Oh,
because I'm not a healing person. I am
She-
a healing person.
She hates healing. And who can blame her? It's boring.
now when you have spare the dying, spare the dying.
If only Scholar was a job, Kimmy would play that.
Yeah.
What was the bonus from our bard?
It's an extra d6. D8, d6, 9. Cool, I'm back to max HP.
Alright. So you guys are here. There's a spot that goes to your right, which is right here. And the water stops right here. And then there's a spot here where the water continues.
I vote we go down the tunnel.
Well, we're not even gonna see what's behind this door that we wasted all this time with. I feel like I have to know now. I can't just not know what was behind the mystery door.
Okay, go ahead.
Or
I'm gonna
then-
try to stealth down this hallway.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
I think I will also try to be a sneaky. But I'm not very
Good.
sneaky.
If you're wearing heavy armor, it is at a disadvantage.
Can I re-roll that with one of my re-rolls?
I think you have
You
one.
already used it.
Well, we got.
we had another one.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you
Oh,
have
there was
one.
a second donation.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah,
All right. So everybody has 1.
Yep.
cool. That's a 12 instead of an 8.
Alright.
Now Ayadara has 0. Got it.
Alright, you guys sneak down. It looks fairly, other than the water slowly getting deeper and deeper until it's about 2 feet, this hallway is very quiet. You have a path that leads up to here, and a path that leads right here. And you are sneaking. You do see that there are 3 kobolds right here, standing out of the water. They're actually wearing stilts, all 3 of them. They have like little wooden stilts that are like 3 feet high, and they're walking around, galoshing in like a little bit of water.
I don't trust
To
it.
go back and get the ballista and then come back and shoot them.
I don't know if we'll be able to bring that ballista through all of that mud.
Probably not.
That's why I initially left it.
Gonna keep
What
heading
about
this way.
can I surprise attack them with my poop thrower?
You can, yes.
Ooh, at this range?
Yeah,
I
the,
mean-
the poop thrower is 15 feet range.
At 5. Oh, okay. So all right. So we'll have to do some more sneaking.
Yes, we'll keep
All
sneaking.
right. I'll go ahead and roll a stealth check now. Ooh.
I can always
10.
use my wild shape and turn into like a rat or something and then go down there and see what's up as well.
It's a good idea.
Okay.
Form of.
Or
Rat.
move.
Woo! It's a lot of words. It's a lot of.
It is
that's
a lot of words.
things.
Alright.
I think it lasts.
You
You
want
turn
to slow
into
down?
you turn into a rat. Go ahead and move your token as you swim with your rat speed. Alright, you see a kobold right here. He is standing in front of a simple wooden desk. You see 5 bottles of water and what looks like popcorn in front of him. And he is just sitting there with his feet kicked up, and he has a small sack, and you see the word concessions written on it with like a lot of C's and Z's.
Ooh, I like concessions. Can I sneak up and try to steal the bag without him noticing?
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Okay.
I knew you would go for that popcorn.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right.
Oh
He's
no!
like, "Hey, you dirty rat! These are for the adventurers!" And then he slaps you off the table onto the floor.
Well, if they're for us, I guess go get some popcorn.
I go around the corner.
Yes.
I'll be like, hey man, can I have some popcorn?
How
Yeah.
would you know that though? Because I'm a rat. I can't tell you that there's a concession guy there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I guess we'll roll up, and then I suppose we see the exact same thing.
Yeah. All right.
We
You
approach
each
the kobold.
you each get 1 hit point back as you drink water and
Hey.
eat popcorn from this
Oh.
concession stand.
Nice.
And
Yay!
he's like, "Yeah, I didn't think you guys would make it this far, but here's some popcorn and some water. And there's a trap up ahead." And as he says that, the 3 kobolds throw 3 bundles of electric eels into the water at your
I'm
feet.
just like, you dick.
Go
And
ahead.
I douse him with my poop thrower.
Go ahead, and everybody make an electric dexterity save as you're covered in electric eels.
All right, but he is covered in poop now.
That's us.
Yeah.
For the record.
Yep. Ayadara, you take 3 points of electric damage.
You know what?
Enyo, you take 3 points of electric damage. Everybody else takes 2. And you guys, there are electric eels swimming at your guys' feet. You guys will get to act first.
Are we rolling initiative or are we just acting?
You are just acting, as these eels only have a handful of hit points.
Try to grab
I would like to
a eel
stab
and
the
throw it
closest
back.
eel.
Okay, go ahead, Zex.
Yes. Ranged attack.
Yep.
Not proficient.
Yeah, you pick up an electric eel, and it doesn't really seem to hurt you because you're made of bones, but you still take 1 point of electric damage, and you throw it at this kobold. It hits him, and he just starts convulsing on the ground, and he falls into the mud, and all you see is his stilts sticking up as a grave marker.
Oh!
Why are we all there? What is this?
Oh no! What is this?
Wait a minute.
Doppelgangers. I'm gonna flick a lit
Ooh, what
match
just
onto
happened?
the. Control Z.
I did that.
Go.
Backspace.
Weird. Let me just delete you guys.
Well, we can delete our own tokens.
Oh yeah, do that. Delete your own tokens. I don't know why that happened. It wasn't me that did it, so.
Well, it must have been. We can't do that.
Oh, well, then it was me. Joke's on you.
Should have known.
I'm gonna use my action to flick a lit match onto that dude on the floor
Okay.
that was covered in poop.
All right, he bursts into flames like, no! And then he starts popping wildly as his pockets were filled with popcorn. And popcorn just starts bursting out of his body. And all of a sudden, he's just a mound of shitty popcorn.
Yes. Yes.
I kick one of these other eels over to towards the kobolds.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Only a +1.
I think
I'll
I
stop
might.
being a rat now as well.
I think I might have accidentally deleted Sister Evangeline.
I'm still here.
Where are you?
That's a
Alright.
natural 1.
Oh no!
For me. Oh, see him right here.
Oh, okay, yeah, you are there. All right, you take 3 points of electric damage as you reach down to pick up an electric eel, and it bites you and wraps around your
I
wrist.
tried to kick it.
Oh, so it bites your ankle and wraps around your ankle. All
I'm
right.
gonna dry land so I don't get shocked.
Yeah, Sister Evangeline, you can go ahead and go, and then Enyo will go.
And then I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on one of the eels.
Okay. What kind of save does it need? A wisdom?
Yeah.
All right, you cast Toll the Dead on this electric eel. It fails, and you see it puke out. You see like black pus come out of its mouth and cloud the water around it as it slowly dies. Enyo, your go.
Ew.
I'm gonna walk up to it and slice it with my scimitar.
All right, you stab that eel. You cut it in half. You cut the eel right down the middle with as you crit it.
That'll teach it.
All right, all that's left is these 3 kobolds on stilts. We're gonna go ahead and do initiative now that we're actually up here. And these kobolds do count as medium-sized creatures because they are on stilts.
Lars,
They rush at you. Go ahead, Lars.
Yes. I'm gonna run up, and I'm gonna hit him all with my cone of poop.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
14.
All right, you cover all 3 of them in a cone of poop. They're all just
Yes.
covered in kobold poop, and they're like, where did he even get that? And one guy's like, why does this taste so familiar?
Ew.
Zex, your go.
can I tell how deep the water is?
It is only 5 feet deep, but the
Yes.
kobolds are wearing stilts because they're only like 3 feet tall.
Well. Alright, how far is that kobold? 30 feet. Alright. So I'm gonna try to do a run up and long jump and grapple this kobold that is standing
All right.
on the stilts. Alright. What would you like me to roll for that shenanigans?
Athletics.
Alright. Aw, yeah.
All right, you are not able to make it to him as you tumble through the mud and the freshly sprayed kobold shit on the ground, courtesy of Lars. Ayadara, here we go.
Well, she's just gonna kind of walk over to this one
All right.
and take 2 swings at him.
All right, go ahead.
That is a 10 for the hand X.
All right, that will just hit because he doesn't get his dexterity bonus because he's on stilts. You were able to cut him from one side of his small body to the other, and he just falls over dead. The top part of him falls over. The bottom part is stilts and legs sticking out of the water.
Cool. Then she'll just continue walking to this guy and hit him with the short sword.
All right, go ahead.
That's only a 6.
That will miss. He is able to like hop out of the way, pogo stick style. Enyo, it is your go.
What was that? Fire potion thing that I grabbed?
Alchemist fire. It's a sealed bottle that as soon as it reacts with air, it sets on fire like a Molotov cocktail.
What is the range for that?
It is a 30 feet thrown. Or if anything past 30 feet, it's with disadvantage.
Okay, I want to throw it at the one that's closest to Zex.
All right, go ahead. Roll me a ranged attack roll. D20 plus your dexterity.
And I don't have anything for Dex.
All right, it hits the kobold and it just lights him on fire, and he slowly burns as he's just emulsified in his own shit. All right, Sister Evangeline, it is your go. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Moving my character over here, then I'm gonna be casting Toll the dead on him.
All right, he needs a wisdom save. He fails. You see him again puke out that black viscera as he falls dead to the ground.
Nice. That is a quick bonus action. I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
All right, you guys are out of combat. As you walk around this area, it looks like it is completely empty
Great.
all the way around. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go back down the tunnel.
All right.
I'm gonna heal myself. I don't want to die again.
I need to heal as well, but I don't
Run
have
into
it.
that dragon anytime
Yeah.
soon. This is gonna be a real short fight.
Baby dragon.
Still a dragon.
All right.
Peek around this corner.
As you peek around the corner, you see a kobold. He's wearing a magician's outfit, and he's standing right next to a wooden platform that is these 4 squares. And he taps it with a cane. He's like, "Step right up for my disappearing act."
All right, Lars. That's.
If only we had Frank.
Go step up, Lars.
Fine.
Up, Lars.
Rooting for you.
All right. He's like, "I will make you disappear." And he taps his wand on the piece of thing, and it is a catapult that launches you straight into the ceiling. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ceiling, and you are stuck up there with a bunch of stalagmites. You're about 20 feet off the ground, and the trap slowly resets itself. And he's like, "Voila!"
And
I
you'll
just-
kill it.
Yeah, I want to chill touch him.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, do it.
All right, he has 1 hit point left. How would you like to kill him?
I want to throw a dagger at him.
All right, you throw a dagger at him, and he's like, "A cold dagger straight to my heart."
Just gonna look up at Lars, be like, "You good?"
Yeah, I'll hop down.
Hop
Alright.
down 20 feet. Sweet.
Yep, you're gonna need to make an athletics check or take some damage.
Can we try to catch him?
Oh,
Oh,
nat
yeah.
20. You land like a cat. He's like,
Oh.
which, if only Smoke was here to see it.
Guys, there's smoke. Cool.
Back the way we came.
How's everybody feeling?
Hey, Evangeline, can you heal me by any chance?
Sure. No.
Yes.
Very
We're the
convenient.
party healer, so.
Oh, no, I'm the party healer. No, I'm joking. I got you guys. And cast. Alright, you're healing for 9.
All right, there's still this area down here.
And you'll heal for 9?
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you. Is my dancing lights still going on over here, or
It is not.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably went out like a minute ago or 2.
All right, right here, it turns into dry land. All right, go ahead and line up in the order you would like to go.
Do I see any suspicious looking spots in this hallway?
You hear what sounds like the crank of metal on metal right here.
Use the last charge of my wand of secrets.
You actually don't detect any traps.
Oh, sweet.
Interesting. All right, go confidently forward, Lars.
All right. Hey, it's a dragon.
As you round the corner, the head of a large black dragon greets you. It starts coming towards you menacingly. Everybody roll me a dexterity saving throw that's in this tunnel to avoid getting trampled by this black dragon.
Uh-oh.
So would that count for me as well? Because I'm kind of like on the corner of it.
Yeah, it's gonna come all the way through to right here.
Okay.
Right, so just everybody.
Everybody is able to make it. You hear this metallic screech as it goes by, and as it flattens you guys up against the wall, as it goes by you, you see that it is a papier-mâché black dragon's head being propelled by 3 kobolds on a bicycle
Oh
as
my
it goes by
gosh.
you. And the mouth is opening wide as it continues down the corner. And you see one guy has like one of those old school chimney things that they use to light the thing, and it's squirting acid out of the mouth as it goes around the corner. And one of them has a old school like horn thing, and it's like rawr rawr blowing through it. It's like, I am the black dragon, as it goes by on their bicycle.
All right, just let them pass. Let's continue on.
All right. As you guys let them pass, you get into this room. You find that there is a small crack right here in the wall that leads downstairs.
So we'll go through it.
All right. As you go through it, you descend into a small cave. The cave is completely devoid of light.
Good thing we have dark vision.
Yeah, we hold dark vision.
And I can't... Let me get you guys characters. Copy. There we go. Alright, you guys emerge down here. It smells like death down here. And you hear, echoing off the tunnels, Smoke's voice. It's like, please don't do it. Put the saw down. They have so much to give.
Well,
Alright.
looks like we're about to fight this dragon. We should probably prepare.
Yes.
I only have 11 HP, guys.
I have 9 and no
And-
spell slots.
I got 1 spell slot left, guys. You guys have to fight to death for it.
I
Alright,
think
go
Lars is gonna
ahead.
be tanking more hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast healing cure wounds on Lars.
Alright, go ahead.
Just check which one's better. Cure wounds is definitely better.
Definitely better.
That is 12 hit points back.
Yeah, thank you.
And that is my last spell. Good luck, guys. We're counting on you.
Same.
Alright, you hear Smoke pleading for his life, and you hear a woman. It's like, stop struggling. There's already less meat on you because something's happened to your hand. You careless kitty.
Alright, I'll peek around this corner.
Alright, you peek around the corner and you see right here what looks like a wall. But you hear the sound coming from right here.
Okay.
And you hear what sounds like footsteps pacing back and forth. And in Draconic, you hear something speaking in Draconic.
Well, what does it say?
Hurry up, Mom, I want my cat nuggets.
Oh my god. I want my nuggies.
I want my dino nuggets, Mom.
Kitty nuggies.
So I'm like, Will,
Yeah.
maybe we should see if we can get the drop on him. some sneaky sneaks.
I got flashbangs.
I
Crystals.
also have flashbangs.
Yeah.
Sister Evangeline, you actually used all of your flashbangs during the
Sir?
drow fight.
We had 12.
I have 12.
Oh, yeah, I had 12.
You said you threw them, but it's fine. I'll let you have only thrown like 3. But go ahead and everybody roll me a stealth check. Lars, are you wearing heavy armor, Lars?
I'm wearing no armor. I'm
Oh,
a
okay.
barbarian, bro.
Oh, yeah.
18. Mr. Evangeline.
Well, unless Sister Evangeline
I rolled
and
12.
unless Sister Evangeline and Zex want to spend a reroll, you will alert
My
the
reroll.
dragon's presence.
Yeah, been doing that.
All right.
It is what it is.
It is what
Alright.
it is.
So let's see what happens here.
Alright, Zex. Alright, so Sister Evangeline steps on something like a twig or steps into a puddle, and the dragon roars and he's like, "There are intruders." And you hear the woman voice say, "Those silly kobolds, someone must have made it past their amusement park. Prepare yourself." And you hear Smoke whimper.
So I'm stealthed. Can I maintain the element of stealth?
You can, but you hear the dragon walking around to this wall right here, and he'll soon be in sight.
Can I cause a distraction, like say, hey, and just like let them like, pass the hole while Lars is like,
Yeah, I'll let everybody move up to their speed before this happens.
I'll cause a distraction, guys. Good luck.
Okay.
Rounding the corner, you can't come through this wall, Lars, unfortunately.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, so I'll just move to there.
Rounding the corner is a slender woman, human woman, wearing a black robe and carrying a staff with the symbol of. Go ahead and roll me a religion check, Evangeline.
Show me the religion.
You know that this is a staff of the dragon goddess Tiamat. And all of you kind of know what this is because a year or two ago, dragons all around the Forgotten Realms started rising up, and you heard stories of a group of adventurers that stopped a rising of Tiamat. And yes,
I share a wink with Jesse.
Look at you.
well, it doesn't really show, but
Priest.
yeah. And she's like, "Have you joined us for dinner, drow?"
The rest of us are still hidden, right?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
All right.
I got one
Um,
to you.
Iodara, in attempting to use surprise, is going to rush forward and make 2 swings against the dragon.
All right. Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody. Iodara, you'll get a surprise round, but that is going to be it.
And with the surprise stuff, she'll have advantage on those attacks, right?
Sure.
19.
I rolled a natural 1 for my initiative. Okay.
All right, Iodara, you get to go first, and then it'll go to Evangeline.
No, I have the higher modifier. He has a +0. I have a +2.
Oh yeah, Lars. Let me try to move you. There we go.
You can give him a plus or a 0.2.
I had 12 with the hand axe.
You clang your hand axe off this black dragon wormling, and it does nothing.
And another 12 with the short sword. Holy cow.
That also misses. The dragon smiles evilly. Lars, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to fly into a rage, and circling does not cause attacks of opportunity, correct?
It does not know.
Okay, so I'm going to circle to right there,
Okay.
and I will
Get that
smack
advantage.
this boy with my great axe.
That hits.
So 12 slashing damage.
All right. You hit that dragon on its haunches, and you hear it roar as it takes damage from your great axe, and it turns its attentions towards you. All right. Would you like to do anything else?
Nope. I use my bonus action to rage. That's it for me.
All right, Sister Evangeline, your go.
The dragon's his attention on Lars.
Yeah, and you see right here, Lars, right in the middle, is a small altar with smoke tied to it and shackled. He has 3 shackles, 2 for his feet and 1 for his hand.
I'm gonna run up behind the dragon and hit it with my mace.
All right, go ahead.
Ooh, I got a
crit.
Oh yeah, you smack this dragon and crit it. How much damage is that? It is 4 crit, 10 points. As you just smash this dragon, it gets a little. You see it whirl its head around to regard you now.
Well, snap. I did the calculations, but damn, I'm bad at math.
All right, the dragon looks between you and Iadara, and it releases a breath of acid in a cone.
Oh, no.
Both of you guys give me a dexterity saving throw.
Should have let me build up aggro.
It's a 5!
You went too ham on your openers, guys.
All right, both of you take 27 points of acid damage
Oh,
as,
Idara's down.
as you guys are just covered in black dragon acid.
I'm glad I'm far away from you guys.
That was almost
Being
an instant
these
death for
rerolls.
Idara.
Can I reroll?
Does he have any rerolls?
You're out of rerolls. You already used it.
Oh man!
You're
Boom!
gonna take it.
Yeah, that's,
Sorry.
Almost an insta-kill.
Zex, it is your go.
So I just watched the 2 party healers run up
Yeah.
to the dragon to
Well,
hit
they're
at
out
it
of spell
with-
slots. It's not like they're doing it.
Yeah, we couldn't do anything else.
Alright, yeah. So I will go.
Well, I'm out of the fight again.
I'll go. Go there and take a swing
Guys.
at the dragon.
All right,
we're,
go
we're
ahead.
keeping up our tradition here.
And I will give you advantage because it's being flanked by so many people. Well, just Lars currently, but
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
it's such a large target. That misses, unfortunately.
Alright, I'm gonna take my bonus action to. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing at him again.
All right. Unfortunately, that misses as well. The priest, flying into a rage because her charge is being hurt, looks at Lars, and she casts Guiding Bolt at you, hitting you for a 20. You take 46.
What?
You take 11 points of necrotic damage as you were hit by this bolt of energy.
Oof.
Ow.
Alright, Enyo, it is your go.
So I'm 20 something away. I'm going to. I'm sorry. Black dragons. What element? or whatever
Acid.
is that? Acid. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
So you would think that they're fine with acid.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna use my chill touch on it from all the way over here.
Alright, go ahead and roll. That hits. Everybody, another round of tips from Nameen999.
More rerolls.
Oh, thank you.
Alright,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Your chill touch hits it, and it takes 2 points of necrotic damage. It looks pretty badly hurt now. What is the other thing of Chill Touch? Is it can't, it has disadvantage against you specifically?
Oh, on a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of their next turn.
Ah.
Until then, the hand clings to the target.
Very good. Ayadara, it is time for a death saving throw.
Idar has 1 reroll.
You take 1 death saving throw, unless you want to reroll that.
Tried it.
Good. All right, Lars, it is your go.
All right, I'm gonna attack this dragon again.
All right, go ahead.
If only I had advantage.
I think you do.
Can I spend one of my rerolls for advantage?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Yes.
All right, you hit this dragon in its back so hard.
So let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, so 12 damage.
Oh wow, looks like. All right, you hurt this thing pretty bad. It looks like it's on its last limbs right now.
All right. So that's gonna be.
All right, do you have a bonus action you'd like to take?
I can't because Great Axe is two-handed.
Nah. All right, Sister Evangeline, I need a death saving throw. What's going on with chat right now?
Why did so many people get timed out?
Got timed out.
Dealing with it, it's fine.
Can't keep me down.
All right, Sister Evangeline, unless you would like to use a death saving throw, you fail that.
You know what? Yes. Oh my god.
Okay,
That's just not
so
work.
The saving
Three
throws are a
rerolls.
trap. All right, the dragon turns its attention on Lars, and it is going to bite you. For a 22 to hit, you take 5 points of piercing and 5 acid damage as the dragon sinks its jaws into your
Alright.
arm.
So I'll take 2 piercing damage for my resistance.
Mhm.
So a total of 7.
All right, and that is it for him. Zex, it is your go.
Gonna try to stab it in his hindquarters again.
All right.
Boom. Roll.
That will miss unless you would like to spend a reroll.
Yeah, sure. I'll spend my reroll on that. Try to actually hit something. Woo!
That will miss your second attack.
And my second attack, yes. Hey.
Hey, there you go.
Is that a natural 20 or no?
No.
All right.
I rolled a 15.
That hits, though. You're able to stab it in the back.
But I do get sneak attack.
You do for 10 points of damage. The dragon looks very hurt, and you see a worried look go on the priest. The priest points her staff at you, Zex.
I wave back.
Hey. And she casts Guiding Bolt at you for a 19 to hit.
Yep.
And could you like miss a couple of these once in a while?
I can't.
Jesus.
I can't. I'm sorry. And you take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, see Zexen fall down into a pile of bones.
Bloop. Enyo, it is your go.
I'm gonna thorn whip the dragon.
All right, go ahead and roll. That will miss unless you would like to use your
You have 2 rerolls. Can we
reroll.
Or I'll use one of them.
Okay.
That will also miss. All right, you have any bonus action you'd like to use?
Nah.
Ayadara, I need a death saving throw.
It's another failure.
All right, Lars, what would you like to do?
Hit this dragon. I gotta take this dude down. Come on. Oh my gosh.
A natural 1.
I'm going to reroll that.
All right.
Actually, no. I'm gonna use save face so I can pocket that reroll.
The game is killing
I
us.
still miss.
All right, you swing your axe, and the dragon's able to move his head. Evangeline, your go.
Be gentle, please. Yeah.
Thank you for the $10 tip for 2 health potions, one for Iodara and one for Evangeline.
Nice.
Can't drink them right now.
Yeah. The dragon's turn. The dragon is going to take another bite at Lars for an 8 to hit.
Yes.
The dragon misses
Get outta here.
a shot that would surely have downed you.
Yes.
Zex, it
Hanging
is your
on.
go. I need a death saving throw, Zex.
No, you don't. Give you all that. Just
Oh,
so you're
yep.
aware. So I'm just gonna keep lying on the ground for now.
All right. The priest gonna give her a perception test. A 5. The priest is pretty sure that the dragon is gonna kill you, so she's gonna focus her rage on Enyo. Enyo, go ahead and give me a DC 13 dexterity save as she casts Sacred Flame at you.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
She hits you. You take 7 points of necrotic damage as black flames engulf your body.
whatever. That's why I had temp hits points.
Enyo, it is your go, though.
Okay. Since she wants to play with me, I guess I'll play with her. I am gonna chill touch her.
Alright.
Give her the bad touch.
That will miss unless you like to... Unless
I'm
you
gonna
want...
re-roll it.
Alright.
Really?
Alright, it misses. Iodara, I need that death saving throw, which is your last one, correct?
I fail, yep.
Wait,
I
is
just
it
make the
possible? Can I save her if I do spell the
You
dying?
Oh, I
cannot.
passed.
Alright,
You're
she's,
unconscious.
she's 2 and 1. Lars, it is your go.
All right, you
Dying,
scaly
you're
bastard.
unconscious.
Come on now. What a 15.
That 15 will just miss.
Damn it.
Would you like
I'm
to
gonna use
reroll?
my last reload. Yeah, come on.
Alright.
Come on, Great Axe. Fuck.
Oh, that misses too. Evangeline, I need a death saving throw from you. This will be your 3rd, I believe, right?
Yep. 1 failure, 1 success. Another
Ooh.
failure.
You are both 2 and 1 for death saving throws. The dragon is going to turn its attention on Lars and take a bite. Like
Don't you do it.
for a 14 to
You
hit.
miss.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
Yes.
This dragon.
Still
is-
in it, boys. Let's go.
Zex, what would you like to do?
All right, so now I'm gonna end my bone pile effect. So I'm gonna take half my move. So as an action to do that, I'm gonna
Alright.
take half my movement to stand up, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage, and I'm gonna move 15 feet away.
All right, that is what you do. The priest is currently in a long-range firefight with Enyo, and she thinks that Lars is dead. She's gonna cast another Sacred Flame at you. So go ahead and give me a DC 13, Enyo.
Hey.
You are able
Yeah.
to save completely, actually, because Sacred Flame does not do any damage to you if you pass.
Clutch.
All right, the ground next to you bursts with black flame. That is your go, Enyo.
Hold on, let me see how far I need to move up. Oop, that's wrong. That's too close to the dragon. I'm not doing that. I'm going to Thorn Whip her.
All right, go ahead. That hits. You do
She
4.
also moves 10 feet closer to me.
All right, you hit her. She comes 10 feet closer to you. She'll pop out on this side. All right, she looks pretty badly hurt from that thorn whip, actually. It is your go, Iodara. Let's do this death save.
Okay, it's another success.
All right, so you're 2 and 2, correct?
Next one determines if I die or not.
Lars, your go.
All right. Come on now. I
Come
mean,
on,
I'm
Lars.
pretty beat up. This is hard. Like this is like me and this dragon are really duking it out over here.
That hits.
9,
Lars.
10, 11 slashing damage.
Lars, tell everybody out there how you kill this wormling black dragon.
I call that dragon a punk ass bitch, and then I gut it with my great axe right down the middle.
All right. The dragon falls dead, and you see the priestess scream as her charge that she had devoted her entire life to keeping safe dies into the onslaught of the hobgoblin barbarian. Sister Evangeline, I need a death saving throw from you.
Oh no!
God.
2 and 2, right?
No, that's the third failure.
That
I
is the
think.
third one.
Failure.
Sister Evangeline, you are dead.
Play the what is that one meme? The Zimbabwe dancing coffin meme.
Do 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 do
Do
do
do
do
do
do.
do 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 do. Bye.
I think I have it.
Yes. We need to get you a mixer for
We-
it so we can have some sick sound
I would
effects.
love that.
If we start using TeamSpeak for audio,
Yeah.
it's pretty one.
Oh my
All right.
God.
You are dead, Sister Evangeline, as the
The
dragon's
first death. The first death of the campaign.
dragon's acid melts you
Hey
through.
guys, I found
Farewell.
smoke. I found.
Zex, it is your go.
I saved him.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna walk up to the priest and try to kill her.
All right, go ahead. You
End
get
her
it.
grief.
Oh.
Zex, how do you kill this priest that is grieving over her dead dragon pet?
Well, I walk up. She's looks inconsolable. Just stab her right in the chest.
You walk up to her as she's
Those are
crying.
One-liners.
Yeah, the Lannisters send their regards, and you stab her.
She's like, what?
Oh, who?
She dies. You guys see smoke lying there. There's also a large pile of gold.
Oh my god, I'm gonna steal so much of that gold. How much
Am I
gold do I
making this
get?
last death save?
Oh yeah.
Yes, Ayadara,
I'm
you
still
need,
unconscious.
you need a death save, Ayadara.
Dun, dun.
I want to loot the chick's dead body.
Oh, that's a pass.
All right,
Hey.
she is stable. All
Just
right,
unconscious, but stable.
on
What,
her. All right,
Go ahead.
Yep.
Lecture.
on her body, you find 2 health potions. You find a letter written to her. The letter's damp and old, and it has a parchment with a wax seal of the dragon god Tiamat on it. And you see that she has a necklace of acid resistance and a staff of a black dragon on it.
Okay, I'm gonna take all of them.
All right.
What do I find in the pile of gold?
In the pile of gold, you find at least 400 gold in various
Yes.
coins.
Gimme.
And there are several items in there, which I'll get to you shortly.
Cool.
You do find smoke.
I mean, we'll get to him.
Yeah.
Based on the chat recommendation, I am going to chop that dragon's head off to use its skull as a helmet from now on.
Okay.
Because I am now Lars Dragon Slayer. What's up?
You killed the wormling.
Still a dragon. Counts.
And
Still
while
a dragon.
Lars is taxidermying, I will loot the gold.
All
I
right.
already looted the gold.
You can't carry all that gold. That's a lot of gold.
I mean, I can fit 400 gold. I tell you what, I'll split it halvesies. Take 200. I'll take 200.
Perfect.
All right. I'm gonna have to get you some magical items later.
Yes.
Yep.
But other than that, everybody is going to level up to 3 from this.
Yes.
Except for smoke, because
Do
you
I-
just
do I
sat
get-
there.
Do I get to
Ding.
wake up now?
Yeah,
Bing.
Ayadara,
one of you
you get
does.
to wake up. Yeah.
Can I
Ah.
take the health potion off of Evangeline's body?
You can, yes. Sister Evangeline, what god do you worship?
Saloon.
Saloon. All right, your soul is going to wherever Saloon it goes to. Heaven, Spaceman, 3K. Thank you so much for that new cheer. As you are on your way up to heaven, you know everything's happy. You're finally going to meet your god. I'm pretty sure Spirit in the Sky is playing, and
Hi.
everything goes black for a second, and you hear a disembodied voice saying that their plans for you are not over yet. Do you accept this or do you not?
I accept.
All right. Everybody sees Sister Evangeline's eyes open and a gasp of air goes into her. Sister Evangeline, your next level must be in Warlock.
Oh.
Snap.
Oh shit.
I have to multi-class to Warlock.
Your next level must be in Warlock if you choose to get revived.
Oh.
Decisions.
Yeah.
What's the patron?
We'll find out. We'll find out the patron shortly. Next session.
Play the JoJo music.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
This is a JoJo reference. Is this whole stream a JoJo reference?
Well, it is now.
It is now.
Yeah. Yeah, and then everybody wakes up on the boat back in the Dark Lake. This whole thing was an acid trip from some bad mushrooms you ate
pull
earlier.
that shit with me. I earned it. I have this gold. I have this dragon skull. You can't take.
Lars is laying in the fetal position with like a bat with the bat's head off. He's like, I killed the black dragon, frothing at the mouth.
You son of a bitch.
Naked, covered in honey. No, this was not an acid trip, but all right, guys. Tonight was the appreciation stream for all of you out there helping us get to affiliate after only 3 sessions. Thank you guys so much. We're going to end right here. Next session is on Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel. And the party will be level 3 back on Dark Lake with some cool loot that they found in the Dragon's Hoard. And we'll announce what they got next session. So for now, thank you all, and we'll see you on Thursday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.